So today we discuss the GATE 2025 complex analysis question, which is based on basically Morera's theorem, and also in solution it is used in Cauchy residue theorem. So it's a very good question. So the question is given that let alpha comma beta be distinct non-zero real numbers, and let qz be a polynomial of degree less than 5. We given that qz is a polynomial of degree less than 5. It means qz is a polynomial of degree less than equal to 4, right? qz is a polynomial of degree less than equal to 4. uh, if the function fz equal to, the function fz is given that alpha to the power 6 sin beta z minus beta to the power 6 e to the power 2 alpha z minus qz upon z to the power 6 satisfies Morera's theorem in C minus 0. C minus 0 is the given region. Then the value of alpha upon 4 beta is equal to. So we go to the Morera's theorem statement. What is said that the Morera's theorem? Morera's theorem is said that if fz is continuous in domain D, where domain D should be open and connected, and integration fz dz under D equal to 0, then fz is analytic in D. Then fz is analytic in D. So we go to the solution. Firstly, fz equal to this alpha to the power 6 sin beta z minus beta to the power 6 e to the power 2 alpha z minus qz upon z to the power 6. अब चूँकि fz satisfies Morera's theorem, it implies integration fz dz in the given domain D equal to 0. Integration fz dz in the given domain D is equal to 0. So now multiply 1 upon 2 pi iota on both sides. Why we can do this? Because by this we easily apply the Cauchy residue theorem, right? So 1 upon 2 pi iota integration fz dz under D equal to 0. So what is a Cauchy residue theorem? Cauchy residue theorem is the main statement or formula is of Cauchy residue theorem is 1 upon 2 pi iota integration fz dz under D equal to sum of residues of fz, sum of residues of fz, right? So here z equal to 0 is the singularity, because the function fz defined in C minus 0, because it is satisfied the Morera's theorem in C minus 0, right? Here 0 is the singularity. Here 0 is the singularity, or the type of the singularity is pole, right? Because why it is pole? Because if we put z equal to 0 in fz, then this term is 0, right? Or here qz is 0, because qz is a polynomial of degree less than equal to 4. So if we put z equal to 0 in qz, then we get 0. Or here we get beta to minus beta to the power 6 upon z to the power 6. Or if we put z equal to 0 in z to the power 6, then we get infinity. So fz is a pole of, so z equal to 0 is pole of order 6, right? अब now residue of fz at z equal to 0. So here we get, here we use the formula of residue. Here we use the residue formula, that is a function, a residue residue of fz at z equal to a equal to 1 upon factorial n minus 1 d n minus 1 upon d theta n minus 1 z minus a power n into fz. So we apply this formula in here. So residue of fz at z equal to 0 equal to limit z tends to 0. Here limit in the formula limit z tends to 0. So limit z tends to 0, 1 upon factorial 6 minus 1 d 5z upon d theta 5 z minus 0 power 6 into fz. So when we solve this, then we get this. Limit z tends to 0, 1 upon factorial 5 alpha to the power 6 beta to the power 5 cos beta z minus beta to the power 6 2 alpha power 5 into e to the power 2 alpha z. Because 2 alpha power 5, because when we differentiate e to the power 2 alpha z in 5 times, then we get outside 2 alpha power 5, right? Now from equation 1, what is equation 1? Here equation 1 is sum of residues of fz equal to 0. So put these values in equation 1. So limit z tends to 0, 1 upon factorial 5 alpha to the power 6 beta to the power 5 cos beta z minus 32 alpha to the power 5 beta to the power 6 e to the power 2 alpha z equal to 0, right? Now put z equal to 0 in whole terms in bracket, right? So here cos beta z at z equal to 0 is 1, e to the power 2 alpha z at z equal to 0 is 1. So we get alpha to the power 6 beta to the power 5 minus 32 alpha to the power 5 beta to the power 6 equal to 0. Now we get common alpha to the power 5 and beta to the power 5. So inside alpha minus 32 beta equal to 0. In the question we given that alpha comma beta be distinct non-zero real numbers. So here alpha, this term alpha power 5 beta to the power 5 is not must be not equal to 0, because alpha and beta are not equal to 0. So this term is so we take this term is equal to 0. Here alpha minus 32 beta equal to 0. It implies alpha equal to 32 beta. Here we break 32 in 8 into 4. So alpha equal to alpha equal to 8 into 4 beta. It implies alpha upon 4 beta equal to 8. This is the final answer. Alpha upon 4 beta equal to 8. So the answer of this question is 8. This is the final answer. Thank you.